The Krabby Patty secret formula has finally been revealed.
With lettuce, cheese, onions, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, pickles, bun together in that order.
But wait, what about this then?
We start with a fresh patty, add some crisp undersea veggies and cheese, with secret sauce and some bun. Voila!
Mr. Krabs has lied, begged, and cheated to save the Krabby Patty's secret formula. But today, we're going to do something that not even a super genius Plankton could ever do. We're going to figure out the recipe that makes Krabby Patties just so dang good. We're going full on
episode clues, fan theories, and even creator interviews to figure it out once and for all. To start off, let's look at the time SpongeBob revealed that Mr. Krabs lied about the secret ingredient. It comes from when SpongeBob got challenged by the worst food critic in all of Bikini Bottom. It all started like any other day at the Krusty Krab. I'll have a Krabby Patty. How original. 1 Krabby Patty, extra onion. Apart from an incredible burger, did you notice what just happened?
SpongeBob added exactly 9 ingredients in this order: bun, patty, lettuce, cheese, onions, tomato, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and bun. This order isn't random, it's going to matter more than you think. Now, SpongeBob is just banging out Krabby Patty after Krabby Patty when suddenly every chef's worst nightmare walks in. And no, I'm not talking about a Karen that wants to fight the minimum wage server.
I got it already, Squidward.
SquarePants. I hear talk you make a mean Krabby Patty.
I hear talk you're kind of picky. Here you go.
For the record, this is exactly what a food critic should look like, because how are you an expert in food and not obese? Anyway, Bubble Bass takes 1 bite of the Krabby Patty and tells SpongeBob that he made a mistake.
What do you think?
This is pretty good. You forgot the pickle!
After messing up the Krabby Patty, SpongeBob starts to lose his mind, and Mr. Krabs has to...
Who will make the Krabby Patties? We got Squidward. I just know he made Squidward work his nose off that day. Things get so bad that Mr. Krabs decides to take matters into his own claws and teaches SpongeBob how to make a Krabby Patty again. Mr. Krabs, I don't know if I take your time. Music. After failing to make a Krabby Patty for 2 whole days, SpongeBob gives up just before he gives us our first clue. Mr. Krabs, I'm a failure. Don't talk like that. I can't make a double Krabby Patty with the work. Bun, patty, ketchup, mustard, pickles, onions, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and bun. SpongeBob changed the order. This is our first clue. The order of the Krabby Patty doesn't matter. In the episode Just 1 Bite, we see Squidward go wild for Krabby Patties.
The order. This is our first clue. The order of the Krabby Patty doesn't matter. In the episode Just 1 Bite, we see Squidward go wild for Krabby Patties. Squidward picks up a Krabby Patty that just doesn't look quite right.
Squidward, you can't eat all those patties at one time.
What's gonna happen? Am I gonna blow up?
It'll go right to your thighs.
My thighs?
All of the burgers in the final stack that Squidward gulps down have lettuce both at the top and the bottom, and that's because the Krabby Patty secret formula isn't about how you assemble the burger. If you can't cook the patty the right way, it's never going to taste like a real Krabby Patty. Just ask Mr. Krabs.
That's what I said.
Squidward isn't any better.
He burnt my fries.
He burnt my shake.
SpongeBob actually taught Plankton the right way to cook the Krabby Patty once. We see this in the episode Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy when Plankton manages to steal Sandy's skin and pretends to be her.
Sandy? You don't look so good.
Lies! Lies!
To tell him the secret formula. Good thing Mr. Krabs saw this coming. Kind of. Yeah, but this is your old buddy Sandy Cheeks. Section 934.44-929B. Closer in 2 catfish in a skillet. With the secret formula off the table, Plankton changes his plan and convinces SpongeBob to teach him something just as valuable. The secret Krabby Patty cooking technique of making a steamy Krabby Patty. I make sure I'm at the comfortable grilling temperature of 274 degrees. How long do you cook a patty? Exactly 283 seconds on each side. How could this get any easier? SpongeBob is cooking perfect medium-rare burgers. Pink, juicy, and flawless in the center. And the magic don't stop there. Every element of the burger gets the same amount of love. Then thoroughly clean the surface, always making sure to get both sides. Almost there. What? Nothing. Otherwise, the seaweed becomes brittle and cracks. The final step of the technique is actually the most technical. Even placing the top bun on a Krabby Patty requires mastering 2 different skills.
The top bun on a Krabby Patty requires mastering 2 different skills.
Maybe you should demonstrate a few more times.
Or we could address your problem area. Or is your difficulty with the initial transfer move?
Things get so complicated that Plankton gives up trying to learn how and decides to just steal the secret formula instead. Guess how that goes for him.
Only from my cold, dead feelers!
Now feel this!
The only thing more insane than stealing someone's skin for the secret recipe is this. Even if Plankton did get the formula, he still wouldn't be able to make the patty. We see this in the episode Krabby Road after Plankton overhears SpongeBob singing about the secret recipe.
Don't think I've had any good time.
Buddies, that's what I really love to do. And a pinch of...
He's singing about the Krabby Patty. I'll have the Krabby Patty formula.
Plankton convinces SpongeBob to join his band and write a
How much he loves singing. Let's see what's locked in his subconscious. Time to feed him. Time to feed him. No matter how much Plankton tries to convince SpongeBob to give up the formula, SpongeBob won't do it. But he does have some good news for Plankton though. I'm a failure. We've still got a whole week before our first gig at the Krusty Krab. At the Krusty Krab. So, we have to go in after hours when nobody's there. The Patty Stealers. Yes, that is the name Plankton came up with. Sneak into the Krusty Krab at night right as they're about to perform. However, Plankton decides to go get some inspiration. Plankton, are you ready? Plankton, wait a minute. Front so you could steal the Krabby Patty secret formula. Now I know what you're thinking. What the hell is and why are we adding 4 cups of it to a burger? The rest of the recipe is just as insane. And this is where the show's creators come in. Vincent Waller, one of the directors and executive producers of the show, confirmed that the ingredients given here have been censored to hide the real recipe. He said, quote, "The formula shall always remain secret, but I can tell you that there is no meat whatsoever in the Krabby Patty." Piecing together.
He said, quote, "The formula shall always remain secret, but I can tell you that there is no meat whatsoever in the Krabby Patty." Piecing together what we see in the recipe and what SpongeBob was singing, we get a recipe that gives us the exact quantities of 7 secret ingredients. 1 teaspoon of X, 4 cups of Y, chopped Z, 2 tablespoons of A, pinch of B, mix in some C, and add a splash of D. The fact that the writers went this far to keep a vegan burger recipe secret is insane. What's even more insane is how Mr. Krabs actually created the Krabby Patty in the first place. In the episode Friend or Foe, Mr. Krabs and Plankton tell SpongeBob how they used to be best friends back in the day.
Oh, just a little something I thought I'd try out. Idiots! I'll show you. This concoction's gonna blow everyone away!
After being bullied in school for being poor and weird, Mr. Krabs and Plankton realized that they could change their lives and they came up with the best burger anyone had ever tasted.
So we went back to our secret hideaway to prove to those chowderheads that a burger could be semi-edible. Gently.
I'm sure I don't need to explain just how good this burger was. 1 bite and you're in heaven. Literally, just ask old man.
Kind of impressive, really. Maybe I'm a little shocked. Soon after, Mr. Krabs and Plankton start fighting over who gets the recipe. Yes, the same recipe that just killed the person. They start fighting over who gets to keep it. I'm beginning to think the pumpkin isn't the only one who's evil here. Well, it was your fault the patty was tainted. I'm taking the recipe and fixing it. No, I'll give you a fight you'll never forget. Plankton leaves with a part of the original plaid patty recipe. Right as he's leaving, however, he accidentally adds a few final ingredients. Well, that's ruined, but no use letting this go to waste. I discovered the perfect patty batter. No way. Does this mean Plankton actually created the Krabby Patty recipe? Now, in case you didn't catch that, 7 different bottles fell into the mix. These 7 ingredients are what turned the plaid patty into the Krabby Patty.
But no use letting this go to waste. I discovered the perfect patty batter.
No way. Does this mean Plankton actually created the Krabby Patty recipe? Now, in case you didn't catch that, 7 different bottles fell into the mix. These 7 ingredients are what turned the plaid patty into the Krabby Patty. What you're looking at here is the secret formula. If only there was some way to figure out what was actually inside those bottles. Oh wait, there is. Zoom in on what's inside the 3rd bottle. Green tops and red body. You don't have to be Gordon Ramsay to see that it's a bunch of chilies. Next, we got a bottle of fire drawn on it. I'm willing to bet that this is liquid smoke. It's also super likely that someone as cheap as Mr. Krabs would prefer to use liquid smoke rather than going out to buy an actual smoker. Finally, let's take a look at the last bottle on the right. There aren't any labels to guide us this time, so we're going to use some good old-fashioned detective work.
Tell your buddies what you think.
I'm gonna try one of Ragboy's burgers.
You are the first to taste a Krabby Patty.
Flavor!
Apart from being completely gross, Plankton's patty also lacks any solid consistency. It's basically just pink goop.
Yellowish color of what was actually in the last bottle. I'm going to go ahead and say that this bottle was full of breadcrumbs. Luckily, SpongeBob was kind enough to list the rest of the ingredients himself. In the episode, The Great Patty Caper, Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob run out of Krabby Patties and decide to make some on screen. You always start with flour. Next, we add barnacle shavings. You never forget, boss man. I know what you're thinking. Barnacle shavings. This is what everyone in Bikini Bottom was going crazy over for. First of all, it's not as bad as it sounds. If you think about it, barnacle shavings are just calcium. Technically, they're just adding a multivitamin. Kind of like how some companies add fluoride to their toothpastes. That makes it 7. Using the gibberish recipe Plankton stole, we can come up with an exact formula. 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of barnacle shavings, 2 tablespoons of turmeric, a pinch of sea salt, chopped chili peppers, breadcrumbs, and a splash of liquid smoke. We now have the 7 secret ingredients that make the Krabby Patty. Let's take a look at how Mr. Krabs made the Krabby Patty in the first place. Mr. Krabs added the secret ingredients to the original plaid patty recipe. They're flavor additives, not the actual base. If we go back to the
Flavor additives, not the actual base. If we go back to the actual recipe, we see Plankton cross 1 part squid ink off the list, leaving behind seaweed sauce and dried kelp.
To prove to those chowderheads that a burger could be semi-edible, we made sure to keep careful record of our progress.
Later in the episode, we also see chum being part of the recipe. Now, what is happening here? We know that the Krabby Patty is supposed to be vegan. Look at those things. Those aren't any meaty patties I've ever seen. But how can the Krabby Patty be vegan if it contains chum? The only question here is what vegetable Mr. Krabs is using. And this is where kelp, or more specifically red algae, comes in. In the episode Friends or Foe, we can see that 2 of the 3 ingredients in the original plaid patty recipe are some kind of seaweed.
We made sure to keep careful record of our progress.
It makes sense that the 3rd ingredient would also be a seaweed.
Yamosa, a marine ingredient startup, has discovered a way to use red algae in medium-rare plant-based burgers. In addition to providing the same reddish color of meat, the additive also browns and sizzles when cooked, producing the most realistic meat-like results yet. That would make the Krabby Patty both juicy and give it a nice crust while keeping everything vegan at the same time. Although, I'm pretty sure Mr. Krabs is more interested in using seaweed because it's cheap. Now, the final ingredient in the recipe is seaweed sauce, and a good amount of it, too. You're the one who put too much seaweed sauce in the burger. And there you have it, the Krabby Patty Deluxe. 2 parts seaweed sauce, 3 parts dried kelp, a pinch of red algae, 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of barnacle shavings, 2 tablespoons of turmeric, a pinch of sea salt, chopped chili peppers, breadcrumbs, and a splash of liquid smoke. As for how the Krabby Patty actually tastes, I'll let the king of the 7 seas answer that for you. What makes you think his will be any better? Give me that. Therefore, I concede to you, SpongeBob SquarePants. The perfect ingredients cooked just the right way. It's not just a secret formula with cheap seaweed and barnacle shavings. It's the love SpongeBob puts into every bite. We've done in a few minutes what Plankton couldn't do in 20 years. I think that deserves a cheap meal, maybe even a Krabby Patty. And if you're looking for something to binge while you eat, why not give the video on screen a click?